My views on European beauty standards are they're trash because they don't include everybody. So it's biased and racist, plain and simple.
We are not European. We are not Spanish. We are Black African American females. Like, let us get that first.
Once the dominance of curly or afro hair textures start to become recessive-like, silkier, straighter, smoother, elongated, those are recessive traits. And unfortunately, because of our exposure to the political context of racism, we assume that those qualities are more desirable.
This brother here, myself, all of us were born with our hair like this, and we just wear it like this because it's natural, because the reason for it, you might say, is like a new awareness among Black people that their own natural appearance, physical appearance is beautiful and it's pleasing to them. For so many, many years, we were told that only white people were beautiful. Only straight hair, light eyes, light skin was beautiful. And so Black women would try everything they could, straighten their hair and lighten their skin to look as much like white women. But this has changed because Black people are aware. And white people are aware of it too because white people now want natural wigs. They want wigs like this. Dig it? Isn't it beautiful? All right.
And it's so ironic that Black people, when they made a statement about being Black and I'm proud, with an afro, it would be the most diverse worn hairstyle in history. Now, why would that be? You would think that when we started wearing our natural curly hair in a big round halo, that would just be exclusively a Black experience. Here it was on that.
America, which viewed the Afro as an expression of Black defiance for the American system, or perhaps the first spark of love for himself, which echoed in the words, "Black is beautiful."
And it didn't have anything to do with natural. Afro was a whole complete ethos, pathos, logos. It was the complete wholeness of the person in the response, that political environment.
I decided to go natural back in 2007. And I decided to go natural because I've always hated relaxers. I hate them because they burn my scalp. I just don't like the way it damages my hair. I actually did use a relaxer though in between that and then went natural again in 2009.
It was just that I wanted to see my hair healthy and I wanted to see what it would look like without the perm and if I would be able to love my natural self.
It's a statement of saying I'm choosing to be anti-chemical or unchemically treated.
I started doing natural hair professionally, and I went through my whole life wearing a relaxer, and when I cut it off and saw how beautiful my natural curls were, I did not want to have my daughters go through what I went through, which was like re-educating myself about who I was.
I now serve as VP of California Curl and the CEO and founder of the Curl Academy. Born into the natural, or actually Black hair care, and I think more entrenched into the science.
You have the kinky, the tightly coiled hair. You have the curly hair, which has a little looser curl pattern to it. And then you have the wavy hair, which is semi-straight.
My hair texture it's very tight curls and it shrinks a lot after it gets washed.
I am a proud 4C. I am a proud 4C. My heritage kind of guaranteed me a 4C. I am mixed with Nigerian and American, or Black American, which is African American. So I have really African hair.
We came here pure African, but we're no longer pure African. We're a mixture. We have different shades of blackness. I'll put it.
The viewpoint of being natural. Texture profiling creates prejudices. And when Oprah's hairstylist created hair typing, technically I understand what he meant and how he came up with that. But the problem is that once you leave things like that unexplained, because you don't have different types of human beings, so you don't have different types of hair. You only have one human being and one species, one genus. And when you create texturism and you create typing and things of that nature, you create prejudices.
Type 4s, the type 4s of the hair.
Nappy hair is thick, uncombable hair that looks like dusty taco meat, and it's just not very pleasant to look at.
I'm so tired. I've been trying to cut out nappy in my vocabulary for a really long time. I think that is one of the most, to me, if I can curse, it's worse than bitch.
My hair is nappy, and it's happy.
I had an experience once where I wore my hair in an afro and I hadn't styled it, so I hadn't combed it. It was just I just washed it. It was a little poofy afro because I get 98% shrinkage. And this guy was like, "Oh, you're wearing slave hair today." And I was like, "Excuse me?" And it was because I haven't really experienced much. Like most of the people who see my hair, they're like, "Oh my God, your hair is cool. Oh, I didn't know your hair would do that, blah, blah, blah." You know, it's some type of ignorance, but coming from a black man saying that to a black woman that she has slave hair, I was really just thrown off. And I wanted to react in like a, "Hell no, you didn't just say that about my hair" kind of way. But I have to take myself out of the equation because there's ignorance still attached to wearing your hair in an afro. It's not that it's like I'm trying to make a stand for all powerful black women in the world. It's just that I didn't want to do my hair that morning.
There are gonna be days you're gonna regret it, but you're gonna grow comfortable with it and you're gonna like it and you're gonna see all the fun things you can do with your hair. I think our hair is very unique in the sense that you can do so much with it. Like there's so many beautiful styles that can come out of wearing hair natural.
For everybody, what I will say is true for everybody is that you must hydrate, lubricate, and moisturize. I can't stress that enough. That's what I have learned working in this industry, and whatever that means to you or for you, whether your hair is curly or straight.
Advice. I've had a lot of friends who decided to go natural or just to try it out. And I'll always say, try it. If it fits you, then go for it. If you wash your hair one day and I'm like, I want to wear my hair poofy like this, go ahead. Because you'll never know and appreciate yourself for being just who you are until you embrace your natural style. I feel that it shouldn't be a thing that you have to prepare for. It just should be what you feel like. If you don't want to chop all your hair off, transition. If you don't want to transition, chop all your hair off. If you want to try a different style, there's so many styles to get you into natural hair now that it's kind of impossible to do without enjoying it.
Dig it? Isn't it beautiful?